this is Katie. In today's video, I want to talk about some toiletry and beauty items that I think you need if you're going to be living in a car or traveling or on a road trip. So a lot of you guys know that I've lived in this little car on and off for the past 9 years, mostly on like a really long road trip. And I want to give you a little list of items that I think would be helpful. So without further ado, if you're interested in this video, I really hope that you're subscribed and I hope that you keep watching. Okay, so I have all of my stuff laid out in front of me. This video is not going to be really focused on like makeup and skincare and that kind of stuff. This is more like everyday things that everyone uses, no matter what kind of person that you are, and things that I would suggest and brands that I would suggest. If you want a video that's more like generic things that you need in your car long term, like fans and sleeping bags and stuff like that, I posted a video about that a couple weeks ago. This is going to be more like necessity toiletry things. So my car is a mess right now. Someone tell me to clean it. My car was so clean for such a long time and right now it is a mess. Anyway, let's start with these. I think that this is 100% a necessity if you are going to be on a road trip or living in a car. I think that having baby wipes and or like just body wipes, shower wipes in general is super necessary. I have this little like Huggies thing that hooks up, oh, the lighting, cool. This is like a reusable baby wipe container that actually clips on. I'm sure this clip is for like strollers or something, but I use it to clip onto my headrest and then I keep baby wipes in here. This is like game changer. You know, if you either don't shower every day, but you want to just clean up a little bit, or if you showered, but then you went on a hike and you just kind of want to clean yourself up a little bit. I really think that having baby wipes and one of these little containers that hooks onto something, super helpful. And again, you can either put baby wipes in here or they do have like adult versions of shower wipes. I don't know if the ingredients are the same or if they're different, but I usually just have baby wipes in here, and I generally go for some of the brands that have healthier ingredients, you know, like 7th Generation and brands like that, that you can get at Target for really cheap. And one of these things you can get at Target or on Amazon. I'm going to have a lot of links for the things that I'm talking about in my description, so check out that if you are curious. But this is really helpful if you just want to kind of stay clean and if you're not going to be showering all the time. Just have some baby wipes. Wipe your body down. Okay, so another obvious thing that everyone uses every day, but especially when you're gonna be in the car, that's like a real necessity, is deodorant. I love Native deodorant. I have a couple scents here that I can show you guys. And I wanna thank Native for sponsoring this video. I love their deodorant. I've been using it for years, and they have this plastic-free packaging, which is really awesome. This is what it used to look like in these little like cylinders, and now they've actually changed it to a more like a classic deodorant shape, but it's completely plastic free. This is the eucalyptus and mint scent. I love this scent. I use it all the time. This is like more of a unisex scent, but I love using it. And I actually did not put deodorant on today, so I'm gonna put this one on really quick. You just like push up from the bottom to get some of the product on top. But Native deodorant, I love that there's no aluminum in it. Native is aluminum free, paraben free, cruelty free. And seriously, I love that their deodorant, it helps me not smell, honestly, it really does. But it's also not sticky, it dries quickly, like I don't feel gross after I put it on. And there's like coconut oil and shea butter in them. And this packaging has the same exact formula as their plastic deodorants, but it's in this plastic-free packaging that's 90% post-consumer recycled paper. And obviously it helps you reduce your use of single-use plastic. I also have the cucumber mint, which I've been using this one for years. And then I wanted to try one of their newer scents in this plastic-free packaging, which is the tie-dye vanilla cupcake. They partnered with Baked by Melissa. And you guys, I wore this the other day. It smells literally like a cupcake. And so if you are looking for a deodorant that does not have aluminum in it, that does not have parabens in it, please go check out Native. I'll have a link in my description. Normally, if you get 3 of their plastic-free deodorants, it's $39, but you guys know I got a code for you. So if you click the link in my description and you use the code KatieCarney4, you will get 3 plastic-free deodorants for $26, which is over 33% savings. And you can get 20% off their body wash and their toothpaste as well. And Native also just came out with a new shampoo and conditioner line. I actually used it this morning. Really good. And again, their deodorants are just like really my favorite deodorant. And so I'm very excited to have partnered with them. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this video. Okay, next, let's talk about actually showering. If you're gonna be living in a car, you're gonna be traveling, you are gonna shower sometimes, right? I usually shower at the gym, or obviously if I'm visiting friends or something, I might shower there. But this, what is on this? I don't know what that is. Get off of there. Okay, this literal game changer. You might be like, yeah, Katie, they're just reusable bottles. It's not a big deal. Okay, have you guys tried reusable bottles that leak? These do not. This is from the brand Auskit, A-U-S-K-I-T. If these are still available, this exact brand, I will have it linked below. But I really think there's a hair on it. Oh goodness gracious, this is just a mess. Okay, there's more hair. Okay. Honestly, I have tried other brands and they leak. These do not leak. And so I don't feel nervous throwing these in my day bag or my shower bag. But generally I will use this one for shampoo, conditioner, body wash, and face wash. And then if I'm going to use a face scrub or anything else like that, I'll just kind of bring it separately. But what I love about this is obviously if you're gonna take a shower in public, you don't really wanna just have like a bunch of bottles, you know? And so this hangs. If there's a hook, you can hang it on the hook. But if there's just a shower rod, you can just flip it over the shower rod and then like do this. So then it like loops through. You know what I mean? Magic. Knots? I don't know, but it just loops through like that and it holds on. And it's like, this is like $18 or something like that. It's not crazy expensive. And again, the fact that it does not leak, at least in my experience, this particular one does not leak. Really, really impressive. One other random thing that's not beauty remotely, but if you are going to be showering, you need shower shoes. Just get a pair of flip-flops. Make sure that they're like the flip-flops that are kind of like this at the bottom, like they have like ridges and stuff at the bottom, but just get a pair of flip-flops. You can get some from Old Navy. You need to use those when you're gonna shower in a public place because it's gross if you don't. Okay, another toiletry necessity is hand sanitizer wipes. Obviously, you could just get regular hand sanitizer, which I have like right here. I have this one, that's little spray. I have this one, come on. Just a regular little Germex one. I've been obviously using this stuff for years because you can't always go wash your hands all the time. And these are some of my favorite hand sanitizers. These are the wipes by the brand Everyone for Everybody. I like these, especially if I'm going to be eating because these are gluten-free. And I like the wipes. I feel like they I don't know, help my hands get cleaner than just the gel. But anyway, I really think having some sort of hand sanitizer in the car is really going to be helpful because you might not be able to wash your hands all the time. But if you are gonna wash your hands more, or you just have, you know, a gallon of water in your car, or you are near like spigots and stuff outside, I think that you need to have this in your car. This is Dr. Bronner's Pure Castile soap. I have the unscented one, but they have a ton of different scents. And I have this bigger one, but I also have a smaller container of it that I will use in like my day bag. And I'll kind of keep this somewhere else in my car and I'll just refill it because it's obviously a lot more inexpensive to purchase something that's larger in size. I think like the 2 ounce is like $3, but the 16 ounce is like $10 or something. And so sometimes if I have the room, I will buy a little, either a small container or a small version of something and then buy the bigger one and just refill it a lot. But this I use for a couple different things. The main reason that I use it is to wash my makeup brushes, but also, it's really, really good to wash your hands if there's no soap around. So if you are more kind of like off the grid, or you're just not really going to be near like a proper bathroom for a while, I think it's really good to have Castile soap. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is like completely eco-friendly. So you can wash your hands or your body outside and it's totally fine for the soil and for the dirt and for the earth. I'm pretty sure that this is totally safe with that. I think you can also wash like dishes and stuff with this. This is just like kind of one of those super multi-purpose types of soap to use. Yeah, there's a hair rinse. You can wash your dishes. You can apparently wash a dog with it. So yeah, I just think having Castile soap, very necessary if you're going to be in your car. Another thing in terms of, you know, keeping yourself clean, right? That's what most of this video is because it's mostly toiletries and beauty. I really think it's necessary to have some sort of face wipe in the car. I think that you can generally use your baby wipes for that purpose, but I like to have separate ones because the skin on your face is different than the skin on the rest of your body. I use the simple cleansing facial wipes. I either get the ones in the green packaging or the ones in the white packaging that are the micellar ones. Those are generally the two that I will use. So if I have makeup on, this helps remove the makeup, or if I just am not going to shower that day and I just kind of want to like rinse my face with something, I will use one of these as well. Again, you can probably use a baby wipe to do that, but I think it might depend on the sensitivity of your skin, but I also just like having these around. Oh, and these simple wipes I generally get at TJMaxx because they're like almost half the price that they are at Target. I think Target they're like $5 or $6, and these I got from TJMaxx and it says $2.99. So if you can find them there, stock up. I literally think I have like 4 packs of these because I use them all the time. All right, a couple more things. Okay, so this is the tiniest thing in the entire world. I hope that you can see it. Will that focus? I don't know. Come on, focus. So a lot of you guys know that I don't like washing my hair. I did this morning and I love the new Native shampoo and conditioner, but I really only wash my hair once or twice a week. Besides that, I will use dry shampoo. So I have these Not Your Mother's Plump for Joy dry shampoo. I also have the green one. I think it's called Clean Freak. And I think these are great. Batiste is really good too. There's a lot of brands. The Perfect Hair Day by Living Proof is really good. It's expensive, but it's really, really good. But I think I like this better. So I got some Sephora order a few months ago, and one of the little perks that I got was a Briogeo little like travel pack of their scalp shampoo, like the scrubby one, and some conditioner and a scalp oil, and this. This is the Briogeo Scalp Revival Charcoal and Biotin Dry Shampoo. Obviously, this is not aerosol. These are all the aerosol ones. Most dry shampoos are aerosol. Some are powders. And I remember years ago, I don't know if the video is still public, but years ago, one of my first videos I ever made on YouTube was me and one of my friends using baby powder as dry shampoo to get the oil out, to kind of dry out some of the oils and to clean our hair if we're not going to be washing it. And it even looks less oily, you know, it looks a little like fresher. We just used baby powder to do that. We used to do that all the time. And then when like these kind of dry shampoos came out, we'd use these, you know, whatever. But when I got this in this little pack, this is basically, yeah, rice starch, cornstarch, that's baby powder. I got like the cornstarch baby powder when I used to do that. Rice starch, cornstarch, and then a couple other things, biotin, charcoal, witch hazel. This obviously is a sample size. This comes in a bigger size that I probably will purchase once I'm out of this. But I've also already used this a few times and there's still like a ton left. So even this tiny little trial probably would work for at least 6 or 7 times, I think. I love how this works. I don't feel a lot of buildup in my hair, which I do when I use the aerosol ones. I feel more buildup in my hair. This I don't feel as much because probably because it's a powder, but also it really does help dry the oils. I love this. But also, if you want to use the aerosol ones or you don't want to find one of these powders, you don't want to deal with the powders, I just think having a dry shampoo in general is a good idea. But I just have kind of recently kind of switched. Like I'm still going to use this and use it up, but I think I might have kind of switched back to the powders because I just really like how this dries up the oils, like the unnecessary oils, but it does not feel too heavy or too build-up-y on my hair. So I really, really like this. And I think even other brands have the powders as well. I just have been using this lately and love it. And I think, especially again, if you're gonna be traveling and stuff and you're not gonna be in a position where you wanna shower every day, or even if you're like me, even if I'm in a house, I don't wanna wash my hair all the time. And so you just might use dry shampoo. I think this is really, really helpful to kind of, you know, keep clean, even if you did not properly wash your hair that day. Okay, a couple other things. Actually, maybe only one more thing. Hold on. Oh no. How did I almost forget that? That is ridiculous. Okay, I almost forgot like one of the most important things. If you want me to talk about my preferred skincare and makeup and stuff when I'm in a car, please let me know. But again, this is more like the toiletry version of beauty. But I have a couple more things. First of all, have a toothbrush and have toothpaste and have dental floss. I shouldn't really have to say any more about that. I also have a little thing of mouthwash in the car as well. I started recently using the Hello toothpaste that I got at Target, and that's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Okay, but I have a couple more things. This is necessary, and some of you guys might try to tell me it's not, or some of you guys might be like, oh, I don't need that. You do. You gotta wear sunscreen. I think it's really, really necessary. I recently just got the DermaE Sun Shield Booster Drops. This is SPF 25. I would prefer to be a little bit higher in my SPF, but I think this is still okay. And these are drops, which is really interesting. You gotta shake it and stuff first, obviously, but it's just like a little dropper. And you can put this in with your daytime moisturizer, which I do think, again, if you want me to go into proper skincare, please let me know and I can do another video. But whether you're living in a car or not, I think it's really important to moisturize. Like wash your face with a proper face wash and then moisturize. If you're not gonna do anything else, at least do those things and have an SPF. And so this you can just add into your moisturizer. It's just really necessary to, you know, do what you can to help protect yourself against the sun, especially when you're living in a car, you're probably gonna be outside more. Even when you're in the car, the sun's rays are coming in really, really easily. And so use this. Also, do I have my body one up here? No, where's my body one? Is it in the back? Anyway, get a body one too. Get a body SPF as well. But I really do think that it's important to get a face one. And again, like I said earlier, your body skin and your face skin are a little different. And so I would recommend getting a face sunscreen and a body one. But if you're someone you only want one, I'm sure that you can figure that out as well. But it's just really, really important to do that. And then again, really basic skincare. I will get into that in a different video if you want to see it. I know I've just said that 8 times, but I wash my face with a DERMA-E hydrating cleanser. And then I use a couple different Ordinary products, the brand, The Ordinary. I love their niacinamide. I love their buffet. And then I recently started using a Pacifica moisturizer, and then I will use these. There's a couple of the steps in that, and again, I can explain it further, but just use an SPF, especially if you're gonna be outside more, or even just near windows. Okay, last thing that I am gonna recommend you have in the car. Oh, no, hold on. There's a second to last thing, but I don't think I have it with me. Have a lip balm. My favorite is the Jouer Lip Enhancer, Jouer, Jouer. It's a little expensive, but it is so good. If you're anything like me, I cannot go to sleep with my lips dry or my hands dry. So get a good lip balm, get your favorite one, and have a couple maybe throughout your car, just so you don't lose one. But speaking of having your hands not dry, you guys knew I was gonna talk about this. Some car just pulled up right next to me. I'm almost done with this video. They couldn't have waited. I'm just kidding. Sometimes, seriously guys, I've been doing YouTube for like 7 years and it still makes me a little nervous when someone pulls up next to me. Not like anxious nervous, but just a little like, oh, like, you know, like a little nervous. Anyway, okay, I'm just gonna talk anyway, whatever. Okay, a lot of you guys know. You've probably already been thinking, Katie, how have you been talking for 3 hours and you have not mentioned O'Keeffe's working hands? This like saved my hands, basically. I mentioned this in a video recently, but I wanted to put it in this video as well because this literally has like saved my hands. I will have links to this and everything else again in my description. I'll probably have a link to this for like their Amazon because my hands used to get so dry that sometimes they would crack, sometimes they would even bleed. My hands used to get really, really dry when I was in colder months in like colder areas. Even in Nashville where it doesn't get crazy cold, my hands would still get really, 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 really dry. And I asked you guys a little over a year ago for your recommendations and a bunch of you recommended O'Keeffe's and I started using it and literally within like a day, my hands completely cleared up. They have a couple different styles, different sizes, different, like I think some come in a tub and some come in the tubes. This is the Working Hands Night Treatment hand cream. I've never used this one before. I actually just got this in a little kit. That is the night treatment hand cream and foot cream, I believe. I've also used their foot cream, which is good, but their hand cream is like complete game changer if you have really, really dry hands. And so I'll try the night treatment out. I don't know if it's gonna be much different than the just regular one, but again, at night, I need to put on some sort of lip balm and I need to put this on my hands. If I go without it, I struggle. I really, really do. Okay, but I think that's gonna be it for this video. I just wanted to talk to you guys about some of the necessities that I really think everyone should have in their car if they're gonna be living in their car or going on an extended road trip. Just some of like the toiletry beauty necessities that I would recommend. If you have any other recommendations, please let me know in the comments. Anything that is like a game changer or like a necessity for you, please let us know in the comments. I just wanted to give you a short list of like you need to have these things, you know? And I just wanna thank Native again for sponsoring this video. I love Native deodorant so much and I really hope that you will go check out my link in my description. And again, my code is KatieCarney4 where you can save some money on getting a pack of their plastic-free deodorants. So again, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you're subscribed and I hope that you follow me on Instagram as well. And yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks again and I hope that you have a wonderful day. I love you, Jesus loves you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.